Okay, so this is a commentary for what happened to price today, basically. So when we opened, we go to the 1 hour. In the 1 hour, we have a daily range. The reason why I didn't take this low is because this low is the lowest low, right? And if you go to the on this 1 hour right here, sorry, on this 1 hour right here, if we see right here, we have this DR low, and this DR low is a low that created this expansion, and also the low that closed above this candle, this order block right here. So this low confirmed this order block. So this is the change in state of delivery low, and also this low right here. Do you see that? So the way I'll start drawing my daily ranges are, if a low is made and it confirms the CSD, like this low right here, this low pushed and broke the CSD, so I'll take from this low right here to this high. Now what happened before time? We broke up, so we have from this low to this low, from this low, from this high to this low. So price, that's what made my high. Price came up, up, and then came down, came up, sorry. So right here on the 15-minute time frame, and another thing, if you look over here, that low on the 1 hour, this is the low right here. So this is the low that created this move on the 1 hour. So that low, right? What do we do during Asia? During Asia, before, during this 1220 right here, we created this SOB at this time period. We created this SOB right here. Then we created this SOB at this time right here. On a lower time frame, that would be another SOB right here. So we created this order block right here. Then price broke out and kept on pumping. So what happened during the AM session? During the AM session, midnight, we opened, we went down, we traded lower, we took out previous days high, that's in 2 and then this long huge week was made, and then we started consolidating. So in what happened in London session, after this consolidation right here, during midnight, we expanded up, we took out all of these highs over here. After we took out all of these highs over here, we retraced lower into this fair value gap, then we expanded, and then we now reversed, and then this created an SOB at that time. Then this created a change in state of delivery right here, this candle right here. We didn't get any retracements, so this SOB might have been invalidated. So after this SOB right here, on the 30 minutes or 5 minutes, the trade would have been, or the 1 minute, the trade would have been right here, right on this retracement. So we traded lower, we traded lower, traded lower. This is the daily high. That's for the midnight. What happened during here? Price didn't take it during London. After London, we took out this high, this low over here. Then we took out then the um pre-London lows and also London lows. After we took our pre-London lows, we kept on dumping, and then this right here is when the magic happens. Right here is the was the low created at this time. This was the new daily low, right? And then on the 1 hour of our daily range, which is right here, from this expansion on the 1 hour from here to this high, there's a 1 hour fair value gap right there. So when actually let me show you something. So we take before this time, we take this low right here towards this high over here. If we go to the 15 minutes, we could see that if we go on the 15 minutes, we could see that this daily range right here were in high premium. So when price during CPI, we came down into this we came down, took out all of these lows over here. After price did that, we rallied and touched this weekly fair value gap right here. I mean volume imbalance right here. Then on the 1 hour, the place where I entered from, on the 1 hour, I was looking at price to know what will happen. So on the 1 hour, so this is 8 right here. We opened, traded lower, swept all of this liquidity and pumped up, and we touched the volume imbalance. So 9 opened high, we didn't trade higher because I wanted higher prices. So that's where DXY came in. The DXY analysis came in. So for DXY, we have a monthly order block right here. And then the monthly order block, this was when it happened. We tapped into the monthly order block and then started rejecting. So when I saw that price started rejecting and we didn't even close below here. We didn't close below the 3.5 standard deviation. So I was like, okay, we're going to have to retrace. So after that happened, I looked over at NQ, and NQM started to come down. So originally my target was the 50% of Monday's 50% of equilibrium. If we go to Monday, I was targeting the Monday equilibrium. But then I now thought to myself that I should always have a weekly range and a daily range inside. So when price traded up, we swept this liquidity over here, and then on the 15 minutes, I entered right over here. This is an SOB right here. So when I saw this candle and then price started trading lower, I entered right here, and then I targeted, at first I was targeting the 50% of from this daily range, from this low right here. But now that I have this low over here and I see that price came into the 50%, look what happened. We traded lower, we tapped into the 50, we tapped into the 1 hour fair value gap, and then we reversed. So right here was the trade that I took right here, and this right here, let me show you the entry right here. Right here is the entry. Right here is the entry. Now targeting here, but we didn't come lower, so and this is my how much I got. So targeted here, entry here, target here, and that was the trade that I took. So if you blend this with ONS, what happened during ONS? In ONS, if you blend this with ONS, what happened here? We created the high and then we created the low. We created the high over here. What happened in ONS? In ONS high, we took out the high with this candle, did we not? Yes, we did. After we take out the high, what's next? We take out the low. So after this high is taken, right here, with this candle, sorry, 5 minutes. Okay. So on the 5 minutes, this is the ONS, not the 9:30. On the 5 minutes, this is the ONS. So after this candle took out this high on ONS, we basically came down and then we reversed right here, and then we reversed. So I was targeting this. This is ONS basically. So ONS is this is the daily range right here. From this high, from this low to this high over here. This is 9. So then we now enter over here. We enter over here because of this is the ONS candle, and then you look at this. This is right here. This is meant to be our SOB, the 5 minute SOB. So right here is our 5 minute SOB. So think of what blue said. So blue said basically, right, the SOB, if you have a 15-minute time frame, right, and then you see something like this, this is a valid SOB. Why? Because of we have this manipulation. This is the total soup right here. So this is a valid SOB right here, meaning this is our total soup, meaning this is our manipulation leg right here. Since that's our manipulation, and then we see this huge change in the state of delivery candle, this right here is a valid total soup for the 5 minutes. This is where we would have entered. So 9:30, we made the high. I mean, we made a judo swing, and then we plummeted. We plummeted and plummeted, and then we hit TP. Then at 10 a.m. We basically reversed. We reversed. So this being the manipulation. Sorry. So at 10 a.m. we reversed. So this being the 10 a.m. candle on the 15 minutes. So we enter on the 5 minutes and on the 15 minutes basically. So this being the 10 a.m. candle. So after seeing this candle right here, I didn't. This is in hindsight right now. Right? Am I still recording? Yeah. So after seeing this candle right here, this is 10 a.m. So if manipulation doesn't come in 30 minutes, that means we're still distributing. So right here, manipulation came after 30 minutes. In the 45th minute, we created the CSD right here. So this is our CSD, change the state of delivery right here. What about this? This is a total soup. If you go on the 5 minutes, if you go on a lower time frame, this is a total soup right here. Let's go on to the 3 minutes. Let's go to the 2 minutes. Let's go to the 1 minute. Yeah. Look at the bodies. We swept the body with this. Look at this. This body close below this. Let's go on to 2 minutes. Or 3. actually 2 minutes. So this body close swept this body right here. This candle swept this body and then we traded lower. So meaning this is our SMT. If you use that 3 drive pattern that you remember, so we created the low right here, and then this is the torus, and then this is the CE. We will measure the CE right here of this week. We measure the CE of this week on the 50%. So we have this right here. So price traded lower, we tagged it and then we reversed. Then price traded lower and swept this low over here in the 2 minutes. Right here. We didn't close above here, then price traded higher. So this was our SOB on the 2 minutes right here. And then you would have entered, right? Personally, I'll enter on the wick. So enter on the wick, or you enter on this SOB right here, because this is sweeping the body. So because of that, you understand that, I'll enter right here on the body. And look at that. We entered on the body. If we enter on the body, then this is a lower time frame soup right here. Did we get that? We didn't get that soup right here. This is a lower time frame soup right here. Right here. We didn't get that. But this is the entry right here. We will go to the 5 minutes. This is precision entry right now that I'm talking about. From here to here, since we use a PDRA, from here to here, we didn't even close below the bodies on the 15 minutes, on the 5 minutes. So and then price traded higher. So I put this high from this high right here. I'll put the bodies actually. So from this high right here, I put the bodies because of these 2 weeks. I'll put this body right here. The body that swept this body's low right here. The reason why I'm putting that body is because of all of these weeks right here. These 2 weeks, they're relatively equal. So I put those weeks. And then if you see here, there's this fair value gap beneath here on this silver bullet zone. Right here. There's a fair value gap inside here. So that's the silver bullet on the 5 minutes right now. This is the silver bullet zone. 5 minute fair value gap nested with this. Price traded it and then we expanded. If we take the body of this too, we can see that there's an order block right here because of these weeks. Let's see if we could take the bodies. So we could see that this is the 4 standard deviation. Where is the 1.5? This is it right here. There's a fair value gap that was beneath over here. So you would have entered right here and traded up to 4 standard deviation. But yeah, this silver bullet model, I don't like using it for scaling. I just like put it on my mind, but I don't like using it for scaling basically. I don't like using it for scaling, but I just put it on my mind. I think I'm going to have to remove the 8 a.m. There's too much on my charts. I'm going to have to remove the 8 a.m. right now. The 8 a.m. opening. $8:30, yeah. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to remove. I'm going to remove equities open. Click OK. I'm going to remove not equities open. I'll put the equities. Move the equities line. Yes, so I just removed the line right now. Actually, maybe I'll keep it. I'm just going to keep because it's the equities open, so I'm going to keep it. So we went below the equities open, and then yeah. Right now for Asia, right now, what I want to see is that price should take out this high and then hit the 50% of that volume imbalance. Let me put this one here. We're just consolidating on Asia right now. What happened? We haven't taken the high before London, before the close. We took out the high before the close. After we open, we took out this high over here. So all we have to do is now to retrace. It was the 15 minutes. This high and this high. We took that out. So this high, we took that out. So right now all we have to do is to consolidate. We took this high out. We have to retrace. Let's take from this to this high right here. The reason why I'm taking this high right here, this low right here is because of this order block. So this price traded above it and confirmed the CSD. So if you look over here, we retraced into discount. So we retrace into discount. We go to the 5 minutes. We look for a fair value gap right here. We don't have any fair value gap. We have this fair value gap, but price traded and rebalance that. Let's go to the 4 minutes. We don't see any fair value gap. Let's go to the 2 minutes. No fair value gap. But there was an order block on the 2 minutes right here. Nested with this. So I wouldn't even want to even go to the 2 minutes. This order block right here is enough right here. And probably this would be our BPR right here. But if you look here, we took out this lows over here. The low before we closed. We took out this low over here. And this low was taken out with this candle. So meaning this is the 5 minute SOB right here. And lower time frame. This is an entry. And this is for Asia. So that's all I have right now. That's all I have right now. If we test something like this, the move that created the expansion before the 9:30, before we closed, this candle right here created, no, sorry, this candle right here created this huge expansion right here. It traded into discount. In the 15 minutes, this candle created this. We didn't trade below this into discount, but there was a fair value gap that was even right here. We didn't trade below discount, but expect for discount prices. If we use this low right here to this high, from this low to this high, we traded into discounts, creating this. Let's try it for this right here. low was taken by this low, so this right here, this candle right here, price traded up, we came down into discount, we bought down into discount, and then we traded up. So for this 15-minute candle, where's the SOB normally? The SOB is right here. It's right here. Now you might be asking, but why is this the SOB and why not this one? Because this low was taken out by this one, another low was taken out by this low. And because of this is the total soup right here. So the SOB is right here. And then we traded above it for 830. And then we traded higher. So that is it. Now we wait for price. And this is all I have right now. I hope you enjoy. Peace.